Okay, so today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm looking at these new chargers by Zest. I'm here at their site in Ashford, and it's quite an unusual site. So we got 4 bays, 4 CCS chargers, although good luck getting into that one because there's a piece of plant in there. And these chargers, there's now 2 sites fairly near me down in Kent. And these chargers are in basically private landlords' car parks, so it's quite unusual. We came here up this very bumpy track. It's a real battery basher, but actually it could have come up this way possibly. It's a sort of car park for this block of flats, like some offices and stuff like that. And there's Ashford Town Centre just up here. But just have a look at the equipment at this one, because we're going to go and have a look at another one in Folkestone. We've got, these BYD chargers, a bit like the ones that Instavolt use, but not quite the same, a little bit more modern. Note the chargers say that they are smart water protected. I suppose that's a good thing. And yeah, they do 120 kilowatt, so they're not really fast chargers, but they are, good enough for sort of wandering around the town for 5 minutes. Now, very smart looking vinyl wrap on them, but it seems a little bit unfinished. So if you tap on this screen, it asks for a password, which is, so obviously this is like a tablet running the adverts, hasn't been locked down. And yeah, we've got the same setup as you get on an Instavolt, where it's asking, that's the same kind of interface there. So quite an unusual setup. What is very unusual is the price, 65p per kilowatt hour, which is a good price. I don't know whether that's an introductory type of thing, but that seems quite cheap to me. So I think the idea behind them is that if you're a small landlord, you've got a bit of parking. So I'd imagine there was some parking here beforehand for the offices and what have you, or the flats. You can kind of get Zest out, and they will come out and they will put in chargers. Kind of do the whole installation if there's enough power available in the area. There must be fairly decent amount of power to run two of these chargers. It says it's 120 kilowatt per outlet, but I doubt it's going to support 120 kilowatts simultaneously on all 4. But as far as I can see, this company will come, Zest will come in, and they will put these chargers in, and you basically sign the land over to them. I would imagine, this is a complete guess, but I'd imagine you sign the land over to them for 10-year lease or something. And you can make a bit of revenue on your site. And actually I think it's a pretty good thing, because it sort of fills in the gap in the charging infrastructure landscape. And in places where, if you live, say, in this block of flats, you don't have to go very far to charge your car. It's really good. It's a little bit unusual. Thought we'd have a look at this, as it is so unusual. One massive downside is actually paying for the charge. So they've got these new pay-to terminals. Well, maybe they're not pay-to. Anyway, you've got these new terminals which are quite good. £40 pre-authorisation, which I don't think is too sad. But Zest don't seem to be on any other app apart from the Zest app. They don't seem to support Electroverse or plug surfing or any of those other apps. So sort that out, Zest. We need you on Electroverse, or ideally Electroverse, because that's the most common one. So you have to download the Zest app, and then unfortunately it's not the best app. I'll be honest, it took me 5 minutes to set it up, but on the app you only get £20 pre-authorisation, so not the end of the world there. And yes, so look, it splits the power. So I'm pulling 60 odd kilowatts, and it's saying you only get 60 kilowatt if you plugged another car in. So it's doing a dynamic load sharing there. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's quite bright. Yeah, I mean it's fine. It's good. Very smart logos on the floor. So we're going to go now and have a look at the ones in Folkestone. Alright, so we're at this Zest in Folkestone, and similar setup here. We have BYD charger again. Different cable arrangement. It's got these hangers that come out. Slightly different screen and everything. But same thing, 120 kilowatt I believe, 65p per kilowatt hour again, and same sort of arrangement. So we've got houses and gardens, well, flats and gardens, houses here. We've also, what's slightly different, it's got this other AC unit, which I believe can do, I think, oh yeah, 11 kilowatts, so imagine it can do 11 kilowatt on both at the same time, AC, and that is cheaper. That's 55p per unit, and you can see it's a very residential street. So you've got a little park, all these flats and houses, both sides, parking both sides, and that's what the charger looks like. So this was a bit of private car parking owned by the landlord, and they didn't even need to get planning permission to put this in. They did put in planning, but it came under permitted development. So they put in planning to just check with the council that this would be permitted under permitted development, which it was. So this was accepted without the need for proper planning approval. And you can see, obviously, if you live in these flats, again, you've got somewhere to park. Somewhere to charge whilst you're parked overnight. You could charge here probably. So yeah, pretty convenient location for that, and pretty amazing that you've got DC charging, which is, you know, fast, 120 kilowatt again. In fact, look, 160 kilowatt on this one, so significantly more power actually than the other one. Although obviously there's only space for two. That makes sense. You could have almost a queue of people queuing up for that. Plenty of chargers in Folkestone. There's Tesla and Sainsbury's and connected curb and stuff, but this is a little bit unusual. I mean, my goodness, if you lived in this flat, you couldn't ever say now that you couldn't have an electric car and there's nowhere to charge, because there certainly is. So I don't know how many more of these we're getting. This is literally just opened this week, as did the one in Ashford, but I thought it was interesting. I thought it'd make it a little bit of an interesting video, because it is something really quite different. Because if you think about every other charger, they're either at a supermarket or a gym or at a shopping centre, a petrol station or services, or maybe perhaps a council car park. But this is privately owned land by a small landlord, I think, in a deeply suburban area. And look, they paid for new tarmac. It looks very smart. It's a safe location, etc. So yeah, something a bit different. Suddenly changes the status quo about if you live in a flat, you would have somewhere to charge. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.